Alright, hello everyone. Today we are back in debuting new ACRE tracks, and today we are at the shortest track I'll probably be creating. Maybe the second shortest. It is going to be host of the Summer 1000, either starting this or next year. And yeah, it is Battle Creek Speedway in Battle Creek, Michigan. And you guys are going to see the whole track in 3, 2, 1, now. Hopefully the new key binding thing I did works. Should, in theory. There's a little bit of a stream delay. I'm watching the stream on my phone. There it is. Alright, yeah. So, as you can see, very, very tiny track. It is, 1/10 of a mile. So 1,000 laps here would be 100 miles, I think. Yeah. So if you wanted to run 500 miles here, you'd be running, approximately 5,000 laps. If you wanted to run the 600 miles, you would be here for 600 laps. And if you wanted, for whatever reason you wanted to do, actually 1,000 miles at this track, you're in for 10,000 laps. So, yeah, as you can see here, this will take a tour of the track. Even though there's much to see. Went a little more on the decorated side here. I forgot to put up a sign. There's still some stuff I need to work on, but overall, it's pretty much finished. Front straightaway grandstands. That's the broadcast booth up here. So you fly up to it with the admin I'll give you, and there's 2 sides to enter and exit. Over here we have the other grandstand. We got a sun with the sunglasses and the flag stand because it's very summery. And we have a very summery color scheme: the blue, the green, the yellow. It is yeah. So in case you can't tell, this place hosts the Summer 1000 Crown Jewel event in the ACRE schedule, and yeah, it has 18 degrees of banking, and it is in Battle Creek, Michigan. So yeah. It is kind of difficult, but you can get really good corners here. I don't know the exact science behind it. You have to be very, very precise to do it, though. Like, you gotta be managing your speed very, very carefully. That's how you get good lap here. You gotta manage your speed very carefully. Because you can't be going too slow, or else you're gonna lose momentum. You can't be going too fast, or else your car is gonna just wash up the track like I did just there. It'll slow you down, and then you gotta, like, move all your speed to pivoting the car around. So, you gotta, like that. You can't be going too fast, or else you're just gonna drift up the track. You can't be going too slow, obviously, or else you're gonna lose all your momentum. So, it is you have to be managing your speed. You gotta try to get it to roll through the corner, and then you gotta manage your speed even when you get there. Fastest way to do it is roll in the center like I did on that first lap, or you can get 2 tires on the apron, and you can kind of let the car roll. The right side tires being on the actual banking part will help guide the car a little bit, like this, like I was for a split second there. That's probably the best way to get around here. But yeah, there isn't an exact science. You have to be very, very precise with everything. One tiny hiccup, and you are not going to be going where you want to go, because you'll end up in the wall. So yeah, ow. I've noticed this track has a lot more wall flings and stuff than any of the other ones I've made. I don't know why. So yeah, you gotta try to avoid the wall. Because the wall's so helpful, we will probably add rules to races we have here about using the wall, because it's just so helpful. Yeah, as you can see, I kind of did a little bit there on the exit. If you just get a few tires on the apron, let the car roll around the corner, manage your speed carefully, and you should be okay. And also, we gotta go to ACRE Super Speedway, because they had I updated ACRE Super Speedway. Still a few more things I gotta add, but most of it's scripting and stuff, so I gotta figure out how to do that. Like right there, that was a really good corner there. Be able to roll the corner. And it is basically just creeping along, making sure get the corners right. Oh, jeez. Big time error. Right there. There I was. Most of the time you're able to keep that on exit. But yeah, if you enter at the right speed, at the right angle, and you get 2 tires on the apron like that, it will be just fine. You can roll that car through the corner very, very well. I think I got another stream race to like March. Yeah, stream race in here somewhere. You can see creeping along. Next track I'm coming out with, there's a few tracks I'm working on right now. Next track I'm going to be coming out with, in theory, should be the biggest track we raced at, because it isn't to scale, but technically it's 5 billion miles long. Technically. Technically. Oh, jeez, where am I going? So yeah, we'll finish a few laps here. We'll see if we can get a race. Someone joins, we'll get a race, and then we'll head over to ACRE Super Speedway, because we also reconfigured the turns at ACRE Super Speedway, so the banking's a little more accurate. It looks a little more ridiculous, and it is just a little bit more possible to run the top line. There we go. That was a good, solid corner. Okay, now I got a little bit of a rhythm going. It's a rhythm track, but it's not like a science. It's not down to a science fully. That's the thing. You gotta let it roll, but you gotta hit the brakes, because you know it's just gonna snap around on you at some point. Right there, yep. And now I got a wall fun. So it's gotta be very careful here. Now once we finish ACRE Super Speedway, we'll go do something else, whatever that may be. There we go. That wasn't a horrible corner. Can you imagine if we have a full server, 40 cars and 60 people in the grandstands, and 40 cars are racing around this place? That would be absolutely ridiculous. I don't even think there's 40 ACRE drivers in history, though, so that probably won't happen. And we're gonna park the car right there. But yeah, I barely had enough. There is no pit road because there is no room for one. We'll say they work on the cars in the infield grass here, but there literally is not enough room for pit road, and there is barely enough room to fit all the cars. And there is barely enough room to fit all the cars and victory lane. It is a compact area. Actually, I don't even think you can drive around the... Actually, never mind. There's a spot here. But I say, I don't even think you can drive around the cars to get to victory lane. It is a small track. We have a chance of getting it. Never. Yeah, probably not. I'll run a few more laps, then we'll go check out ACRE Super Speedway, and then we'll do something else. There we go. That was a good corner. Really good corner. All right. White flag. 1 to go. I don't know how many laps I ran. I'm going to say close to 40. Probably highballed it by a bunch, but we'll see. And cross the line. Checkered flag. Winner. Yeah, and you can there's barely a car length to exit the infield because I didn't want the whole back straightaway to be a spot opening in the wall. Alright, there we go. Alright. No more one. Let's go to ACRE Super Speedway. Changes are going to be pretty easy to spot here. Oh, I thought I deleted that. Maybe I didn't. I didn't save. Palm trees, tropical forest, obviously off in the background. Got golf here. Obviously, we put the broadcasting booth up if you look on your right by where it says laps, even though I thought I deleted that. I guess I didn't. Maybe I didn't publish it? I don't know. Still gotta work on it. I gotta work on the scripting side of things for this one. But I've got the track basically where I want. I gotta reconfigure it at some point to be able to go 4 wide. I think we'll have a year or 2 of this. So I got a garage with all the old cars if you want to run those. Actually, I think they're anchored, so maybe you can't run them. But yeah, put a track. We got the Brazilian flag because it is in Brazil. It is in the state ACRE, Brazil. Got an ACRE Super Speedway sign on the back stretch. And this is what I mean. This is what I mean by it's hard to get on the banking. This bottom line is 24 degrees of banking. I believe that's the same as Atlanta before they reconfigured it. If I go down this way, well, 3 pit sand barrels to save you. The next banking, the next level progressive banking, which is directly above it, that's 32 degrees of banking. That's 1 less than Talladega. And we still got 2 more lanes of progressive banking to go. So if we go to the 3rd lane, this is 40 degrees of banking. Yep, I destroyed my car. That's not good. Alright, we going back to the pits. We getting a new car. That's another thing I like about it right now. Death is literally just around the corner. I should have driven the car back to the garage. But yeah, you can hop into the garage now. Put your car there. You're done for the day. If you are, I should say. This track is heavy on the brakes. You gotta use the brakes a lot. For Super Speedway especially. And then the top lane is steeper than any track that I know of in history. A whole 48 degrees of banking up on the top lane. And it is like impossible to climb up. Like, look at this. We're going to try to run the 4th lane. We go right down the hill because it's just so steep of an incline. Even at 190 with these cars, you just can't get up there. I'm going to go into the script, see if I can make these things any quicker. Now, unless you define gravity and you enter it at angles, I don't think you can get up and rip the top. Unless you enter low and then slide up and then run the top from there. Like, unless you use something like that, even that didn't really do much. I think previously the bank, and I did the same thing I did with the latest car. I think the previous banking was closer to 41 degrees on the top, so yeah, now you can't run it up there, but it's accurate. Pull out the stage winner MTJ. Oh yeah, also I changed the color of the penguin. We're gonna do an extremely long, unnecessary. We're gonna do an unnecessarily long countdown here. I should do this in one of the Backstretch Battles races, just make an unnecessarily long countdown for absolutely no reason. Which, by the way, Backstretch Battles Cup Series race tomorrow night at 7 p.m. If everything goes to plan, we should finish just before the Craftsman Truck Series race begins, so you can all watch that. "20 seconds remain. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brad. Oh, he's going straight into the catch fence. Oh, he's, oh, jeez. He has crashed into the Brazilian rainforest. I think we won by default. He has just gone over the catch fence, used it as a ramp, full speed into the corner. Did not break whatsoever, and that is the result here at ACRE Super Speedway. Reset yet? Yeah, there it is. Here, I'll give him a ride. Track looks actually half decent with all the trees and stuff in the background, the rainforest. Don't get bad. I'll just standing there. I'll get some practice laps in, I guess, while we're waiting. Might end stream early because of the duels. And I destroyed the Truex car as well. I'm very good at this, I guess. And there goes everything else. Alright, where's that 20 car? Climbing over what remains of the Elliott car, and now we're in the 20 car Christopher Bell. Yeah, maybe they can go for a wide here. Use the running start method. Does he go flying out into the rainforest again? Most of his car did. I think he stayed in the ballpark. I don't see him though. And he went over again. No caution yet. We're just gonna try to wind down some laps here. 8 to go. I gotta use the brakes here. Oh, you can barely hear me. What about now? Oh, 7 laps remaining. Restart. Here's a fully zoomed out view of the track. I think I see Goff right here. That's Goff right here around my mouse, or my cursor, I should say. We'll see if he gets a car. I'll give him a ride. Oh, jeez, we're going way out here. You're right. Well, he's there already. What? You stuck in my car? About to give him a ride, but it looks like he made it over here. And he's gonna take the Bowman car. So he's destroyed 2 cars. I think I've destroyed 3. He has sent both of his cars out of the ballpark. I've just knocked the paint job off mine, basically. Because the paint job is the same as the carbon fiber frame and stuff, and the roll cage. There's like 95% of this, and then there's the tires. The windshield is a different part of the car, but it will come off with the body panels and stuff. So it's really just the tires, the rims, and then the whole entire body panel. There is Goff up here. Oh, he's in the Almirola car. Alright. Countdown 37. Alright, he's lining up. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Oh, in the air? Yep, we're going. Alright, here we go. Down into turn 1. Goff running into us. He's still up into the catch runs. I think he kept the car go while it was in the park. He's upside down. Let's see if we can knock this down to 5 to go. Five laps to go. Oh, we're gonna run into him. Push him. There we go. Alright, we'll say he merged. So he's on the lead lap. He didn't brake, and he's over into turn 3. Rainforest. With 4 to go now at the line. And we're going to 3 to go now. There's still no yellow. Unless he reset. Did he reset? He did not reset. I'm waiting for him to throw the yellow. 3 to go. Still waiting. If I make it to the white flag, next flag ends the race. We're waiting for Goff to throw a yellow here. Oh, he canceled the race. Okay. Alright, well, that's going to do it for the stream, guys. If you want to see more, because I'm going to win this, then leave a like and subscribe. Do all that stuff. See you in the next one. Goodbye.